Hello everyone and welcome back to the Bus Videos YouTube channel. I'm Bus Videos, otherwise known as More Central, depending on what day of the week and what video you're watching. And welcome to an incredibly perfect lit Optare Solo M850 in Evesham town centre next to the bus station. In game, it is currently 1:43 in the morning. We are going to be slightly late setting off on our trip. We're going to be doing the 1:42, so 01:42 AM service on the N14. Now, the N14 runs from here in Evesham Stand 6, outside the bus station, to Ingleby Seafront. The route itself takes just over half an hour. We'll see how long it does actually take, and will take us a fair bit round the map. I thought, what bus do I want to drive on a night service, something that's possibly not going to be the busiest thing in the world, and I thought, yeah, the Optare Solo is definitely going to be my vehicle, my vehicle of choice, my weapon of choice for this. So we'll get the vehicle all set up now. We will get the blind all set up as well. There we go. It's easy to set this one up manually. I don't quite know why it's coming up with the number again. So what we'll do is we'll just get rid of that so that it can just do that. I mean, it's not particularly the most ideal blind setup, but hey ho. And I'm going to get a few screenshots before we go, purely because I don't believe we're going to repeat lighting quite this good on this journey. I think this is going to be as good as our sort of lighting gets, and this might potentially be our screenshot. So get the vehicle all set up. I need to open this, get this open and shut, and then on. And there we go, and we'll see how well we do on this run. That does also remind me that I need the route arrows up, because otherwise I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. So we are going to be setting off a few minutes late, but we'll see how we go. If it is a night service, I can't particularly see us having too much issue keeping to time on this, but we'll have to see. So there's apparently 3 vehicles on the service, so there should only be 2 other vehicles, AI buses, that we pass on the map. So we'll see how we go. So this livery is the brand new Brighton and Hove repaint, and reflecting Brighton and Hove 301, that's LW52AFA. The livery struck me, took me by surprise at the Fellas Film forums. It was quite nice to see an Optare Solo repaint, and I must say it does look absolutely phenomenal. I always loved this Brighton and Hove livery that they did. I mean, it got branding inside that varies as well. It's not like a repeat of the same one. The branding varies inside. The seat maquette looks amazing. This is an incredibly highly detailed repaint that I am very, very impressed with. So I thought it deserved its own video, did this one. It looks really, really cool. And I will link it in the description below as well, because I imagine there were quite a few of you who will want to drive this repaint. There we go, shoot across into the hospital.
Where the hell did you live?
It's fine. It's fine. No, I forgot how that junction worked. So I do love driving the Optare Solo. I don't get as much chance anymore. Because I've been doing a lot on Yorkshire, it's not particularly ideal vehicle. It's not an ideal vehicle to use on the routes in Yorkshire, unfortunately. So it's quite nice. Oh, come on, bus. There we go. The steering's not quite as good as I thought it was. There we go. It is quite nice to sort of find the route that I can drive it on. Just trundle into the night with a lovely M850 and a lovely livery as well. Because that's another thing. You want to drive these buses, but you don't want to drive them in the same liveries and repaints all the time. Want a bit of variety. Although the one thing that's bugging me at the moment with this livery is this little, or the bus, shall I say, is the little squiggle that you can see on the window. It seems to be something, I don't know how recent of an addition it is, but it is getting quite annoying, is this squiggle. I've noticed it in a few of my previous videos, and I'm not a particular fan of it. And it's not like something that you can get rid of, for example. It's just a reflection that's gone wrong. The only section of route that this bus does not do particularly well is dual carriageways. We have already found this out in the past. But just to reiterate, this bus and dual carriageways, not a good relationship. And it is still maxing out at 50, it's just because it's quite a small bus. Unlike with the long single deckers and the deckers, it doesn't feel like you're going that fast. I'd say if you go into that camera and watch it zoom past, you'll see, but it's clearly not in the right position. Yeah, it's not too bad. It is definitely on the slow side on this section, but once we get into the local areas with the stopping and the starting, that's where this bus really comes into its own. We came round here on the rail job, I think. There we go, this feels a bit more like it. Now I believe the N14 just follows a couple of different routes. I don't think it has a set route that it replicates. So here we go in Windhaven. Oh, there's traffic lights in the sky. The lights seem to be having a bit of a field day. So there isn't as many night buses, especially in the north of England, as there used to be. I mean, for example, Nottingham has a phenomenal night bus network. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, you'd argue it's on par with London, how good the night bus network can be in Nottingham. But then you've got other cities like Leeds that only have the N1 that goes up the university corridor, up and down up the road. It's this we're getting people home after they got the run. That's a famous drinking activity in Leeds, where you go up and down all the pubs on up the road on the university corridor. See quite how far you get. I can't imagine the pubs at the very top get as much custom, unfortunately, but you never know with these things. So they have the M1. I mean, there used to be the N10 that was the night bus variation of the 110 between Leeds and Wakefield. That existed a few years ago. It was quite a popular service from what I understood, but it's just something that's died a death in more recent times. So how on time / later? We are back on time, so that's good. I didn't think with how quiet the roads would be at 2 AM in-game time in the morning. I didn't think we'd have an issue catching our time back. Been lit up very, very nicely again. The livery just does look so nice. I mean, when under like the lamps and stuff like that, it looks such a good livery. Oh, now this is fun doing this section of route in the dark. Permitted we don't bump into any RTCs or anything, and I don't quite know. Because I've never driven the night bus on this map. I have no idea what setups it has. That is a little bit scary. St. Augustine Church. Oh no, it's at the top of there, in the area where all of them turn left. However, we are turning right. Just to confuse me. There's also a scary concept that we might pass another bus, and that's also rather scary. There's another bus lurking around one of these corners. Because there is apparently 2 others out, according to the duties, there are 2 other buses, unless it's like a circular how these services run. There's apparently another 2. Really not helpful when you can't see anything in your mirrors. All I can see is a couple of feet in front when you're going around the corners. Definitely an interesting experience. How early are we? 2 minutes early. Got another screenshot as this is cool. I've got to admit, doing some night bus driving and little solo is pretty cool. And again, delivery looks so good. It is so photogenic. Make a move now. Oh, there's another bus. That didn't look like a U14, looked like a U46. An M14, so it looked like U46. I don't know. We're not gonna question it. It was a bus, presumably on the same route as us. I always got to keep a lookout at the bus stops as well, because it'd be the one I least expect that there's actually somebody waiting at. There we go, going into, I believe, Wavesworth bus station. I think this one is. Again, I just absolutely love this livery. I remember seeing it as a kid in Best Impression adverts and just thinking, wowzers. Got pretty much 5 minutes sat here. I'll get another screenshot. Again, it is such a photogenic livery. 1, 2, 3. How long have we got? 0.7. Is anyone for the bass? No, nobody for the bass. Okay. Off we go then. Just after 2 AM. Clearly people have gone home at 2 AM, they've followed the How I Met Your Mother rule that says nothing good happens after 2 AM and they've gone home. It's an emergency exit. Clearly they've gone home already. They don't need my help as they already knew they didn't want to be out beyond 2. I do still have people on the bus as well. I'm going to presume that they're going all the way to the terminus. Well, I said that, he's got off the bus. He's heard what I said and gone, nope, I want to prove you wrong. Got off and probably waited for the bus behind. I am also quite glad that in game it's not absolutely heaving, because if it was really, really busy on the roads while I'm driving this at 2 AM, I feel like it would be very unrealistic. So it's pretty good as it is as quiet as it would be in real life. You have to dodge cars like it would be in real life, and all in all, pretty cool. There we go, a lot of the taxis as well. And the van. Again, the adverts on this bus, the whole package with this repaint is just lovely. Really, really nice. I believe we're pretty much here now. Unless we go around somewhere else. Because this is Ingleborough. I can only imagine that the timetable has been timed in a way that all your lights are on red and you're picking up 1,000,001 people, that for a night bus just isn't realistic. I mean, you might have the odd trip that's busy if you go past a place where the workers are on night shift and they all finish at once, but or you're on a Friday night and you're going past all the clubs in town and all the uni residents in town and all the busy bars in town, but again, not every single trip is going to be heaving. Hey, Brighton and Hove, and Brighton and Hove, hey. And that's everyone. And there we go. That is us, arrived at Ingleborough on the N14 service. That was a lovely run to drive. We've done it a lot quicker than it advised us to take as well. We've definitely done it a lot quicker, but that's just quiet roads at 2 AM for you, even in game. As I turned the settings down slightly because I knew I was driving a night bus, so it just made sense because I didn't want it to be absolutely heaving, because that isn't realistic, especially for the day that I've set it as a Wednesday, early hours of Wednesday morning, that you're not particularly going to get busy unless you go past all the clubs and stuff like that. So it felt realistic. But anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I did. An absolutely, truly stunning repaint. I mean, such a degree that you got branding on the front, you got the branding up there. Yeah, if you focus in on it, it's not high res, but it still looks the part. The lovely seating maquette and the lovely livery. So I do recommend this repaint. I will link it in the description below. It's a lovely, lovely repaint and been a true pleasure to drive. The Solo again in the lovely colours. But for now, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then do be sure to click that like button so that more people can find it and enjoy like you have. And if you haven't already, do be sure to subscribe to the M850 Videos YouTube channel for more content like this from the simulation section, as well as an archive of around 6,000 backseated engine-focused public transport videos from the UK and beyond. With buses, trams, trains and more, there's something on there for everyone, with an additional 21 videos added per week. Once again, though, I would like to thank you all for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next video I make. Goodbye for now. Bye!